What? Are you expecting something witty and silly? No. This is Spider Slayers Hall, episode number 278. Stay tuned, guys! Yes, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Get ready for Spider Slayers Hall, episode number 278. And here we go, guys. If you're not familiar with the series, yes, each and every week I show you which I picked up at the comic book store. And we have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that I got yesterday, so stay tuned for that. So, here is the mysterious bag. It's no longer black as of right now. Second consecutive week in a row as the bag features metal. So, pretty cool stuff. But anyway, let's see which comic books I picked up. So, bag's on the floor. And here we go, everybody. Alright, first things first. Free previews guide from Marvel, as it focuses on Legacy, and on the front cover is Thor issue number 700, and this is the one where supposedly, I guess, Jane Foster dies, so I guess we'll see what happens. And then on the back side, you have Invincible Iron Man issue number 593. So, my little thoughts on the whole Marvel Legacy thing, I think it's cool. However, I went to the comic book shop yesterday, and those lenticular covers that have the iconic drawings and old school drawings from the 80s and whatnot, they're going to be very far and few between. Comic shops have to over-order books to get those variant covers. It's not going to be like DC, where they had a ton of them when they released them for Rebirth or Villains Month or whatever it is. So these ones are going to be very rare, and not everybody is going to get them. And that's unfortunate, because I think those covers are really cool. And even if they were not lenticular or whatever it is, and they just had the drawing on it, I would be fine with that, because it does bring a true Legacy feel to it. And if not everyone can get that, I think it kind of takes away from the Legacy feel with these modern covers, but this huge numbering on it. So that's just my thoughts, you know, my little rant before we get going here. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole thing too. So here we go. First things first is Batman issue number, I don't even know where we're at. War and Jokes and Riddles. I don't even see, oh, number 28. Again, too much heat from the sun. So yeah, issue number 28. Pretty good story so far. I love the cover here, as you have the Joker and the Riddler, and they're playing cards with each other. I think it's awesome, and they're like giving each other the face. So Batman issue number 28. Next, we have Darth Vader issue number 4. Huge fan of this series. It's been written really well. Darth Vader is on the ground. He fell off a cliff in the last issue as he was doing battle against some weird Jedi guy. The dude tore his ass apart. He really like ripped off one of his mechanical legs. It was awesome. If you're not reading Darth Vader right now, I think this is the series you should read. It's very good. I think it's so much better than Gillen's run on Darth Vader, issue number 4. All right, next we have Green Lanterns. This is Out of Time, issue number 28, as they are, I think it was way back in the past, and they have to find a way to get back home. Yeah, so this was a pretty cool cliffhanger in the last issue. I think the artwork changed a little bit, but from the last issue, but it looks better this time around. This is a nice opening page here, and it looks like we have another type of Green Lantern. I think it may have been one of the first Green Lanterns, as the story focuses on the first 7. So that's Green Lanterns issue number 28. All right, next we have Injustice 2, issue number 7. This book has been jumping around a little bit, as we had Blue Beetle 2 issues ago. We had the origin of Supergirl in the last issue, and it looks like this time around the story does get back on track, as it says Party Crashers, and it has Harley Quinn on there, and Killer Croc, and things like that. So, issue number 7. Alright, next, we have the all lackluster Spider-Man issue number 19. I don't know. He was doing battle against Hammerhead the last time. And then like Bombshell was involved, and there's all kinds of, the book is so scattered all over the place. There's so many plot points. I can't even remember any of them because nothing gets resolved. And I think Brian Michael Bendis is like, please, let's just get to Legacy so we can focus on something else with Miles Morales. So this is issue number 19. Excuse me. Next, we have Superman issue number 28. I guess this is maybe still focusing on whole super family going on a family trip, and they're throwing like history at your faces and all these dates and all this stuff at you. And I was kind of like bored by it. Some Superman fans really like the interactions between the characters and the family, and just them dealing with, you know, the veterans of war and stuff like that. For me, if I want to learn about history, I'll read some history books or whatever. I don't want to see in my comic book. So this is Superman issue number 28. Next, we have X-Men Gold issue number 9. Really cool cover here as we get to see Colossus on here deflecting Kitty. Is Colossus going to be back to his normal self? We'll see. Last issue, at the end of it, we wound up seeing Kitty getting summoned to court, which I think was really cool. I'm enjoying X-Men Gold. I know some people feel that the series lacks. I think that the series could be a little bit more in depth with the story, but I'm still enjoying it. So X-Men Gold issue number 9. Alright, next. If you guys are 80s fans, look what's back. We have Robotech. This is issue number 1. I totally forgot that this actually came out this week. And it's a very gorgeous looking cover. Very anime inspired and modern day like cover. And I heard that this was real new reader friendly, so I decided to pick it up and kind of relive those days of when I was a kid watching this cartoon. So this is Robotech issue number 1. All right. Next we have Generations issue number 1. As this is the first one that's being released, it's kind of fitting for a Hulk because we haven't seen Bruce Banner Hulk all that much and totally Amadeus Hulk is on this one as well. Guys, I read this book already. It sucks. If I can give you any advice this week, please don't spend $5 on this book. It is horrible. Just not a fan of it whatsoever. It's just an overpriced one-shot, and the story is so weak. They end up in this weird world where the two of them cross paths. They do battle against a creature. There's a couple of good dialogue moments here, but not worth your $5. Not worth it at all. I did not pay full price for this. I paid $2.99 for it. So we'll see where the others go with it. But I'm letting you know now, if you haven't gotten your comics, don't purchase this. It's not worth your money. All right. Next, we have The Walking Dead issue number 170. This is on the road as you get to see Michonne and a couple of the members of the community trying to find this mysterious person that was on the CB radio. It's a new community, and we don't know if they're friend or foe, so things are very touchy. There's a lot of, it's like walking on eggshells. Negan has been released. We don't know where he's going, so very interested to see where the developments go from this and how Rick continues to actually recover from Andrea's death. It's been very difficult for him. And now I got my San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that they had at my comic book shop. This is, it says number 1, Diamond San Diego Comic-Con 2017. This is The Walking Dead. Not even sure what book it is, but it is a previews exclusive. It's limited to 5,000 copies. And so I'm going to open it up and share it with you guys and show what book it is, if it's that issue right there or the previous issue or whatever issue it's at. And then this also came with a 2018 calendar as well. So I thought that was really cool too. So here is the 2018 Walking Dead calendar. So I thought that was really badass in here. Great quality. I mean, check this out as we go through the months here. as you get to see all the walkers or roamers or whatever you want to call them. And then you get to go by each and every month. Even if you're not a fan of The Walking Dead, you might appreciate Charlie Adlard's artwork in it. It's really good, as you have Negan featuring one of the Whisperers on here. I thought that was really cool. That's my month, February. Here we get to see Rick all bloodied up with his like little mechanical hands. April, you have Michonne on there, which I thought was really nice. And then here we wind up seeing for May, we got Rick, who has the machine gun pointed to his head and he's on his knees. We've seen him in that position before. And this one, we have this one here. Totally, he's skipping my mind at the moment what that character's name was. Totally for Heath, that's what it was. Heath is on the ground. And then here we have Negan fighting Omega or Alpha or whatever, which one he was. So that one was really cool as well. And then we have, who is this? I don't even know who that is. I don't know if she's new or she's one of the saviors or whoever that is. But that's pretty awesome too. And then we got this one with Rick, who's all like pissed off. Looks like it's part of a cover. And that's September. And then for October, I don't know if that's Dwight's fighting alongside with Michonne. So that's pretty neat. And then for November, we have, this is very touching. It's perfect. Andrea and Rick as they come face to face with each other after Andrea has been bitten right before she passes away. That's a very touching thing. And for December, we have Rick, who looks like he's wearing a Negan jacket. What's going on there? So I'm not sure if that's for things to come. So that's the actual calendar. Now I'm going to actually take a look at the book and see which book it is. So like I said, previews exclusive, limited to 5,000. It's not the calendar, it's the book itself. So we'll see what it is and what actual number it is, or if it's a separate story or whatnot. So, oh no, it is actually a reprint of issue number 1. So that's exactly what it is. So you get to see here the opening pages of issue number 1, how different the artwork is. The artwork was originally done by Tony Moore. And so this is the 2017 cover of that book. So that is pretty awesome. That probably makes my 3rd or 4th different printing of issue number 1. Too bad I don't have the original. So there you guys have it. There is Spider Slayers Haul, episode number 278. Now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me what you guys got for the week, which books you're looking forward to. What'd you think of my comment on the Dare Generations book? And as always, fans, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com. And don't forget to check out our live show each and every Tuesday night. It starts between the 9:30 and 10 p.m. hour. And we talk about our top 5 most anticipated books and just have a plan out great time. So again, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until that next comic book review, Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.